but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. I'm limited with time, real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? Reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you'll be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation by sell or hold. If considering acting on information presented, seek out a competent professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. It sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money.
It's your deal of money. And it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network with your host, Phil Grandy.
We're going to put the regulation industry out of work and out of business. And by the way, I want regulation. I want to protect our environment. I want regulations for safety. I want all of the regulations that we need, and I want them to be so strong and so tough. But we don't need 75% of the repetitive, horrible regulations that hurt companies, hurt jobs.
Boy, and is he right. That was our president. That's right. This morning he was talking to addressing all the CEOs this morning at a meeting. And, boy, he hit it right on. I mean, regulations, the consequences of regulations are devastating. And people don't get it. Don't get it. Obama, okay, like Bernie Sanders, a socialist Democrat, targeted and buried small Main Street businesses with, let's say, less than 25 employees. Those are the ones who really suffered, the real small businesses, including small community banks, with 20,642 regulations. What are you, nuts? 20,642 regulations. It's a tax. He was taxing the American people. He was taxing small businesses, the backbone of this country. Small business is your backbone. It's a tax. It costs you and me $22 billion a year, or $100 billion over his 8 years, his 2 failed terms as president. That's nearly $5,000 per household. Can you imagine what you could have done with that $5,000? It's amazing, isn't it? The average household, about 78% of the people who work in, you take our working force, 140 million people, a little more than that, 78% of the 140 million, a household, 2 people working, combined before taxes, make $52,000. That's about $25,000 each person. That's about what they're making. I mean, you're struggling. You're struggling, and they put all kinds of taxes on you called regulations. That's all it is a tax. $4,800 per household. How stupid. But the consequences are so severe that the Main Street media never picked up on it. They didn't want to pick up on it. They didn't want it reported to us. How sad. Because that is the reason we could not grow this economy. That's why we never had a recovery. We've never had a recovery. We were at 1.5%. That's our growth rate. We should have been at 4.5%, creating 350,000, 400,000 jobs every year. Good paying jobs, but it didn't happen because of these regulations strangled you. We didn't have a recovery. It's a joke to say we had a recovery. It's been a lie to say we've had a recovery. This economy did not recover. It simply kept from collapsing. They kept it from collapsing by this artificial low interest rate that they gave to the CEOs. And you watch. You watch. Trump, I told you this before, Trump has to get rid of the Federal Reserve, the private bank. It's a private bank. It's a private company. He's got to get control of it. He's got to take the printing press away from it. You cannot fix what's wrong with this country. You cannot make America great again when you're leaving the printing machine with a bunch of parasites who are more dangerous than ISIS to our country, to our economy. You've got to take the printing machine away. How can you have these parasites, these bankers, these individuals, the wealthiest people in the country and in the world, control us? They control us. And they control you by controlling the interest rates. And Trump has got to get his hands around that. He's got to dissolve it, or he's got to take control of it. He's got to put somebody in charge of it, like Ron Paul would be terrific, to let it do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to make sure that you're working. Everybody has a decent job. That was the point of the Federal Reserve. And you do that by lifting rates, lowering rates as the inflation goes. So you keep it on an even keel. So the economy keeps growing and growing and growing, 3%, 3.5%, 4%, 4.5%, 5%. But they didn't do that because they're taking all the money for themselves to give to the CEOs. So the CEOs go make a fortune with their stocks. And America crumbles. And it did crumble. So he's got to do something with that. The consequences were devastating with these regulations. Look at the Dodd-Frank. That Dodd-Frank restricted access to credit. You couldn't get a loan. It eliminated thousands and thousands of high-paying construction jobs in the housing industry because builders couldn't get access to capital. And why? And not only the builders, but the homeowners couldn't get access to capital. 45% of home sales in this country, first-time home sales, go to the folks who are first-time buyers, first-time home buyers. 45% of our home sales go to people who are first-time home buyers. People who graduate from college, they want to start a family, they get married. Well, guess what? That's gone. That 45% is gone. That's why we're not growing the economy. Why? Because the regulations won't let a person who graduated from college, he's been out working 2 or 3 years, if he's lucky enough to get a job, who wants to get married, he started a family, he goes to the bank, he can't get a loan. First of all, he can't get a loan because they can't put down 20% because his wages are too low. Because he can't get a full-time job, he's only getting a part-time job because of all the regulations. Under Obamacare, these massive regulations, think what happened. Most of the full-time jobs went part-time, and the health care costs and health care choices were eliminated. Health care costs went through the roof. Your choices you were eliminated. A reduction in internet investment. Remember that? They reduced all the regulations that they put in place, reduced all the internet investment. Investors were not investing in the internet because of the massive regulations under this thing called the network neutrality rules. These are just a few of the 2,353 regulations of 2015 alone. There's been a total of 20,642 since Obama took office, and this is why the economy is not growing. So when it wasn't growing, what did they do? They propped it up with these 0% interest rates. The Federal Reserve, the owners, and gave the money to the CEOs to go out and buy their own stock, to run the stock up 240%. The owners of the bank, they made a fortune. They knew what stocks to buy, but the country made nothing. The worst regulations of all was the Environmental Protection Agency. That was the worst. The Clean Power Plan, the so-called greenhouse gas emission from power plants. The regulations cost $7.2 billion a year and did nothing to mitigate global warming. It was a joke. It's a fraud. And in his last year, Obama was so busy with these regulations, 2,000 more regulations. This guy was insane. That's the guy that should have been impeached, not Trump. We'll be right back after this break. Unbelievable.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business my myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated is so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated, but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You're probably familiar with a pillow commercial that's everywhere. It's on TV. And wherever you put it, you get the pillows, this new pillow that's out. You know what? You don't need a pillow good night's sleep. You want to make sure your investments are safe. That's where you get the good night's sleep. And that's what you get here at Phil's Gang with our technology. It's built in to show you when your stock is ready to fail, when your stock is ready to rally. That's right, it follows the money. You don't need a pillow. You need Phil's Gang. That's how you get a good night's sleep. You'll always know well in advance if the market's going to collapse or your stock. Join my gang, philsgang.com. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Would you like to know how to secure your financial future? At philsgang.com, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang staff teaches and coaches you to build a successful investing plan to achieve your goals. philsgang.com gives you instruction on how to find low-risk, high-potential investing opportunities in the stock market. If you're new to the stock market and want to master the basics of stock investing and learn how to invest in stocks with little risk, then philsgang.com is your place. Learn from their extensive collection of educational videos about investing strategies and the analysis of charting. Every weekday, philsgang.com hosts live market webinars. They post market updates throughout the day. They have working investor programs and they provide financial updates throughout the day, and all material is archived. For only $39.95 a month, there is no other service like Phil's Gang offers. Start the new year off right. Secure your financial future with philsgang.com. Give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Put your money to work. Make your investments pay. Listen to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, there are so many stores that are closing. It's incredible. Chico's, American Eagle, Children's Place, Finish Line. You're talking so many stores in these malls. And there is going to be an implosion with commercial real estate, especially these shopping malls that you see. And let me tell you why. It all goes back to why Trump has to get rid of the Federal Reserve and take control of it. Because our owners of the Federal Reserve, they could print money and they could give it to their pals, the banks, okay, to go out and buy stocks or do what they want. They gave them money to refinance all these shopping centers. And they kept refinancing with zero money, 0%, keeping them alive, creating this huge bubble. But in the meantime, all the tenants are leaving. Their tenants are leaving. These things, these malls, these shopping centers, strip malls especially, around the country, they're empty. It's going to implode. Nobody's talking about this commercial bubble that's going on. Because all they did is they just kept refinancing them. Blew the bubble bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And these stores are leaving. Unbelievable. We're going to take a look at some of these stocks because there can be an opportunity, like American Eagle. They closed over 150 stores in 3 years, but we're being told everything's fine. The economy's doing great. Chico's, 120 stores they closed. Children's Place, 200 stores. Finish Line, 200 stores. Are you kidding? And it goes on and on, but they're telling us the economy's doing great. We have a wonderful recovery. No, we didn't. We never had a recovery. They used that 0% finance to prop up the economy. Isn't that ridiculous? So we're going to take a look at some stocks today, and there may be an opportunity here, because if these stocks get clobbered, we can make money on them. So let's go to Stock Corner.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
Okay. First of all, again, this week is my birthday, so we did finish out yesterday, the 25. They're gone, but I'm going to leave it open for today. It's Friday, and it is my birthday, and so I'm going to just leave it open. And so today we'll shut it down right after the show. So please get your free chart, 877-600-GANG, my gift to you. Might as well leave it open on Friday here, 877-600-GANG. Also, we're going to open up the lines, too, 855-745-7445. That's 855-745-7445. So you can participate in my show. I will put your stock on my chart, and I will try to help you. If you make money, because I do help you, remember, please go to the site that we have for charities, and remember St. Jude, okay, and the Walter Scherer and Vera Scherer Foundation. Two great causes. Check them out. So if I give this to you free, okay, that you will please make money. Just send some money to these two great charities. Okay. Let's start with, and I want to show you why this chart is so amazing. Let's start with Children's Place. Give you an example. This stock, okay, Children's Place, when it started to fall apart, okay, the stock was rallying from it started to rally from about $68 to $107. Now, you would have never known to get out. That was a 55% gain. Now, a lot of my gang members, I shouldn't say a lot, but a few of my gang members had this stock, PLCE. But guess what? They didn't get hurt. They got out. When the stock started to turn red, they got out. Now, that is the nicest thing about the chart. That's why I designed it. That's why I want you to be an ambassador for 4 weeks. It's free. Just have to join the gang. It's $39.95. And then for 4 weeks, you get this free. Use it, and you're going to say, my God, this thing works. It's incredible. I know when to get out, and it's beautiful to use with your 401k or your pension fund. So the next time the market crash, what will happen, it's going to happen probably over the summer. There's no question about it. If anybody tells you this market's not going to crash over the summer, then they're just a liar. They're a liar. It's going to crash over the summer. We're getting the same setup right now as we got in 1987. The same exact setup. And in 1987, we had day after day after day after day, just like now, new all-time high, new all-time high, new all-time high. This may be the only day, this is our 10th day. I don't know if they're going to make 11. The market's negative now because what we're finding out, guess what? This morning was interesting. When Trump was talking, and he was meeting with all the CEOs, and he had a meeting at the a conference at the at CPAC, he's talking about, again, about all the different regulations. And I would have thought the stock market was going to go up 60, 100 points. Like every time before he talked about getting rid of these regulations, stock market would rally. This time it didn't. So the market's getting tired. It's way overvalued here. But I don't have to worry, because if I'm in PLCE and I'm up 50%, 20%, 30%, I can sleep at night because it turned red. It turned red and then it dropped. I'll give you another one. It's another one of these stores. Again, take CHS. Now, CHS closed 120 stores, but we're being told the economy's fantastic, doing great. And this stock rallied. This stock rallied from around $12 to $16. It's a 29% gain. But you didn't have to worry, because then all of a sudden it turned red. So my gang members got out, and guess what? It dropped 19%. See? So just think about that. Just take two companies that ran on hard times, PLCE, Children's Place, went up 55%, but then it turned red and dropped 13%, still going down. Chico's goes up 29%, turns red, tells you to get out, and went down 19%. So how can you not believe this doesn't work? So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. You can sign up for your free chart, okay, right now, 877-600-GANG. And as I said, we asked for 25 ambassadors. We finished yesterday, but today's Friday. It's my birthday, so I said I'll leave it open for today, and then we close it off at the end of the day, okay? All right. So again, there's so many opportunities here, because when these turn green again, this is what you look for. You're looking for stocks that are beaten down. You're looking for stocks that are on sale. That's what you want. But you got to just know, when do I get in? And we'll talk about these stocks and more when we get back. 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You know the stock market goes up 72% of the time? Then why is it that the retail customer, 80% of the time, have lost money? Because they don't know when to get out. And that's why I'm providing a product called my MV2 chart that solves that problem. It's always about when do I get out? That problem has been solved. Check it out, my MV2 chart. Don't miss it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que San Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Here comes a new president, new beginnings, and new hopes, which can also bring volatile times. Many investors get spooked and begin to question their investments. But the thing to realize is that market volatility is inevitable, and it's a great opportunity to get in the stock market. No one at philsgang.com will tell you when the market correction is coming, and we will not promise you you're going to get rich, but we will guarantee you a good night's sleep. At philsgang.com, our number one goal is to inform investors who want to learn and invest in the stock market. We provide daily investment teaching strategies and the analysis of charting the stock market. You are informed around the clock with market webinars, market updates, working investor programs, and financial updates throughout the day. Plus, you'll enjoy the Phil's Gang customer service. Be prepared for market volatility and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Put your money to work. Make your investments pay. Listen to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
It was a year of significant firsts. The Voice of America begins broadcasting into Eastern Europe and the Soviet Union. Edward Land first demonstrates his Polaroid land camera. Jackie Robinson becomes America's first African-American to play Major League Baseball. A supposedly downed extraterrestrial spacecraft is reported near Roswell, New Mexico. The World Series is broadcast for the first time on television, and the first electronic transistor is demonstrated at Bell Labs. But most significant of the year, the birth of our own Phil Grandy. A maverick broadcaster, the king of all charters, America's truth teller of Wall Street. Hey Phil, from all of us here at the Wall Street Business Network, a very happy birthday to you.
You guys caught me on that one. Very nice, very nice. I know. Thank you, Craig. That was wonderful. I'll get even with you on your birthday. You didn't tell my age, I hope. Okay. No, that was nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, right. Okay. What are we going to do next here? Oh, we got a caller. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to our caller. We have Art. Art, you want Teva, T-E-V-A. How you doing, Art?
Good, Phil. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Okay, I don't do too bad for 35 years old. Go ahead, Tiva. What are you doing with Tiva? I can help you.
Actually, I'm already in Tiva at about 32 and a half.
All right, good.
Been taking a dive lately, but I know the chart says it's supposed to be still going up a little. I was just wondering what your thought was on it.
Yeah, no, it's excellent. It's done very, very well. It's in a great position. Just got up through the. It just started out through its 33% or phase 2 line. You got it's green. You got higher lows. It's pulling back, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with the pullback. There's profit taking here. And what I'd be doing is I would be adding to my position once you got just above 30, I would say 38.15. About 38.15. That's the place that I would put more shares on. That's for sure. But right now, this stuff's looking great. Got great momentum to it. I just keep my eye on it. And as I say, as long as it doesn't drop. If it starts dropping through, let me give you another. It drops through 34.20, and if it turns red, then get out.
All right.
All right, but right now it's looking good. Be patient with it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Art. All right. Okay, look. Again, let me give you the number: 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. Please get your free chart. Remember, you have to join the gang. It's $39.95, but you get your chart. It's a $25 value. Get it free for 4 weeks. Become one of my ambassadors. And all my ambassadors, I'm telling you, they love this chart. They love it because it gives them peace of mind. It tells them when to get out of the stock. We got some great opportunities because there's so many stores right now that are in trouble, like Fishline, Hancock Fabrics. I mean, look at this. Fishline lost 150 stores. Hancock Fabrics, 225 they closed. Macy's, 100. Just on and on. Office Depot, 400. But yet we're being told the economy's terrific. Oh, and by the way, we're also being told, remember this? Don't you love this? We're being told that the regulations do not hurt.
That if we would throw off the shackles of unreasonable regulation, that we would have had a faster, steeper recovery.
I mean, I would not generally agree with that.
Yeah, she was choking and coughing, and because she had to lie. She's got to lie because she's told to lie. That's the problem with the banking cartel. It's a private company. It works for the private company. She has to do what they tell her to do, tell her to say. Here's what really gets me. You got to understand, these regulations have killed the economy. And I mean, last year that he was in office, he was really pretty busy guy, Obama was. He added 2,000 more regulations. You know what they included? Mandates for home and commercial appliances. Oh, that's what we need. More of those white tags, You get the white tag, you're going to get sued, or they're going to put you in jail if you do something with a appliance. Additional food labeling. Stricter fuel economy standards for vehicles. Oh, that's what we need. More stringent limits on consumer access to credit. He doesn't want us to get credit. He doesn't want you to buy a house. In fact, the private bank called the Federal Reserve, which is no more federal than Federal Express, told all the bankers, the member banks, don't loan to people. Keep your money here with us, and we'll give you more interest than you ever make on loaning a commercial loan or a house loan. This is why you got to get rid of this Federal Reserve. Just 144 of the 2,000 of these 2,000 regulations cost you and me $100 million a year. $100 million a year. And just think about this. Starting with our founders, a generation of patriots. They risked everything in defense of freedom, which morphed into the most dynamic economy in history of the world, only to be destroyed by these socialist Democrats like Obama and Sanders, who want to run our lives through these regulations. As a result of Obama's more than 20,000 new regulations, we, as a country, we were rated number one among all democratic nations when it came to economic freedom and individual liberty. This was the first time in history we dropped from number one. We dropped it next to last. What are you, nuts? Next to last? That's impossible. But we did. And these are the same guys who want to impeach Trump. These socialist Democrats, these radicals. Our founding fathers, they suffered everything. They risked everything. They risked their freedom. They did everything to create America. I mean, and think about the entrepreneurs going all the way back, like Henry Ford, Cyrus McCormick, Alexander Graham Bell, Carnegie. Then you got Steve Jobs and Ellison of Oracle, Jeff Bezos, Gates, all these people, Nike, all these entrepreneurs. Great success stories. They fueled the American dream. But now it became a nightmare in the last 8 years. Trump has got to fix this. And he's trying, and that's why he's getting rid of the regulations. And now they're saying, impeach Trump for doing that. Are you kidding? Are you nuts? All right, let's take we'll take one of our callers. Raucus, go ahead, Raucus.
Hello. Okay, happy birthday once again. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I bought a JCP 6.87.
Okay. Yeah.
Right now down.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Look, it's a reconstruction. It's still green. It's a reconstruction stock. JCPenney, if you go back and look at JCPenney, this stock, it dropped from $12.15 down to $6.47. That's about, from 12 to 6, that alone is about the stock lost 50%. 50% of its value. So be patient with it. It's green, and I think you're going to do very well. When it gets above 751, that's when you start adding to it. But be patient. The stock is on sale. Just be patient.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your call. You got to be patient. Look, when these stocks drop 50%, 60%, these are wonderful companies. You just got to know when to get in. And the chart tells you. It tells you. 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart right now. They're waiting for your call. This will be the last day I'll be doing this.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's philsgang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment of the Phil's Gang Show is brought to you by the MV Stock Charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Hey, Phil Grandy. This is Randy Boyd. Just ended my drop. Happy birthday. You need to come join me, you and Marta. Happy 70th birthday, and we love you.
Phil, this is your long-term friend, Dr. Bill Kaufman, calling from sunny Miami. I want to wish you a very happy birthday and many wonderful years ahead.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Phil. Love, Marco.
Hey, Grandpa, it's Walker. I hope you have an awesome 70th birthday. Love you.
Bill, happiest birthday blessings to you, dear friend. This is Barb Yoder of Salem Media, and I'm just here to tell you you're an inspiration and a vital voice of conservative values. You've helped thousands of people grow wealth, and you care so deeply for kids. I'm just blessed to know you and Marta and wish you many happy and healthy years to come.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Phil. Love, Dante.
Hey, Grandpa, it's AJ. I wanted to wish you a good birthday, and I hope you have a good day.
Hey, Phil. Happy birthday from New England and Billsville. Can't believe it. Is this the big 6-0? I can't recall. In any case, I just want you to know I've reserved a corner unit at Sweetbrook for you. They'll be looking forward to having you stay there for a while. Best of luck.
Oh my goodness, it's your birthday today, the big 7-0. Heaven's sakes. Well, happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you, even though you're getting older. That's okay. You're older, you're bolder, you're wiser, and you're definitely better at everything else. I love you so much, and I didn't think you could get any better than what you are. Happy birthday.
Oh, I love it. That's cool. Oh, that's great. I appreciate that very much. That's my birthday. So I'm going to give to everybody. Look, you join the gang, it's $39.95. My birthday present back to you is 4 weeks. You get this wonderful chart. Look, you know, I talk about this chart all the time because I believe in the chart. I know it's a pain in the neck. I don't like getting on here and hawking the chart. I don't like that no more than you sitting here listening to it. Believe me. But it helps people. It helps people. And when it helps, and the way it helps people, if they make money, they give to our charities. They give to St. Jude Partners. They give to the Vera and Walter Scherer Family Foundation. And this is what this program's been about for all these years. God, I mean, the program works. We help people, and you don't have to know anything about a stock. The cool thing is it just tells you when to get out. I don't have all the answers. I'm not going to sit and make you rich. I'm not going to make you a millionaire. But what I'll do is make sure you get a good night's sleep. You can be in a stock when they get beaten down. You're a gang member. I'll show you which stocks you should be in. I'll give you an example. ACN. This is called Accenture, ACCENTURE. I don't even know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. I could care less what it is. All I know on my chart, this set up beautiful. This stock dropped about 14%, and then it started to turn green. But guess what? Before it turned green, it was going up. It was red. It's telling me while it's going up from about $112 to $115, it's going up. It saved me not to buy it. It told me don't buy it because it's red. Even though it's going up, don't get caught. Then finally it turned green, and because that tells me Vanguard, T. Rowe Price, Bank of New York Mellon, J.P. Morgan put enough money in, so now you can get in, you're safe. But the best thing about it, now that this stock is up right now about 23%, it will tell me when to get out. I don't have to worry anymore. I don't have to call these dopes on Wall Street and ask them, what do you think? Should I get out? What do you think?
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Yeah, and you got to remember that. They're not on your side. The 401k, people don't even use 401ks anymore, for God's sakes. Or they use them, but they don't contribute because the fees are a killer. Every 1% fee they charge, you lose 28%. The average 401k is 2% to 3%. If you have $1 million, they're going to take half of it away, more than half, 2%. Nobody gets less than 2%. If you're lucky, 2%, $500,000, more than $500,000 is taken away from you. You deduct 2% a year for investment costs and pay another quarter what's left, Uncle Sam. You lose another 2% to inflation. You're left with 1% a year. For heaven's sakes, it's going to take you 70 years to double your money, and there's 86 million people who are in these stupid things. So I can take a stock I know nothing about, I could care less about. I don't want to know. I don't want to know their market cap. I don't want to know their trailing or forward PE or their price to book or price to sales or profit margin or return on equity, return on assets. What the hell do I care? All I know is the smart guys. All I know is the guys from Vanguard and T. Rowe Price and J.P. Morgan and Northern Trust, those guys who spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on research. If they're buying, I'm buying. But more important, when they get out, I get out. But even more important, not only do you know when to get out, but now you can make money when it goes down. When it turns red, you hit the button that says sell short. You don't have to know what that means. And then on the way down, if it drops from $123 down to $112, you picked up maybe a 20% return, and you click the button that says buy it out, buy it back. That's all. It's so easy. But you're not going to know unless you try it. So here's my birthday gift to you. So you join the gang for $39.95. You get this for 4 weeks, and you see it works. You see it works. Look, this economy and what Trump is trying to do, you got to remember something. Everything he says he's going to do, he's going to do it. But it's not going to be in a time frame that people believe. They're going to be disappointed. People are going to be disappointed. When we hit March 15th and we hit the debt ceiling, people are going to start understanding it's not going to be 3 months, 6 months to make all these changes, especially regulations. You know what it takes to change a regulation? He's got to go to these people in Congress. He's got to go to the Pelosi. He's got to go to these cockroaches in Congress. He can't just change the regulation. And it's not good just to sit there and use your pen. Look what Obama found out. The next guy comes in, just can undo it. You got to get it through Congress so it becomes a law. It becomes a law. It's going to take time. So what's going to happen? This market, which again, there has been no recovery for 8 years. This has not been a recovery. It's been a total lie. There has been no recovery. It's been held up with these low rates. These low rates are over with. And he's not going to get his programs through as quick as people want. They're going to get disgusted. They're going to lose patience. And then all of a sudden this market's going to sell off. But every one of my gang members, until then, until the summer, as this market keeps going up, let them make money. But you know what? We got the comfort level. We know when to get out. The other thing, he's got to also start arresting these people. You got to get rid of the Federal Reserve, and he's also got to arrest people, put people in jail like Jamie Dimon. If he's going to change things, you need a change, and that means put these criminals in jail. For heaven's sakes, Jamie Dimon, never been charged with a criminal felony. Think about it. How many felonies he committed? How about the felony in connection with the role that he was involved with facilitating the Madoff Ponzi scheme? Jamie Dimon, J.P. Morgan was involved with the Madoff Ponzi scheme. But why didn't he go to jail? Because he's a member of the private banking concern called the Federal Reserve. And what did I tell you about them? Because they loan money to Congress at low rates. So if they're... You think Congress is going to do? You think Congress is going to arrest guys that from the banking cartel? Going to tell the Attorney General go get them? No. So he gets away with that felony. That's not. How about the felony he committed? About 6 counts when he took all the subprime loans, packaged them up, and selling the pension funds, telling them they were great and terrific, and he screwed all these retirees. And he got caught. He never got arrested, did he? Never. Or how about the felony counts he never got arrested for when he was rigging the foreign currency market? Part of the banking cartel. He rigged it. 3 felony counts in 2 years, and Jamie Dimon never went to jail. Never. Are you kidding me? All he had to do is pay fines, but he didn't pay them. The shareholders paid him. How about the felonies that he commits every day, laundering money through his banks for the drug cartels? Some say even for ISIS, with all the poppy and the coke and the stuff they launder through their banks all over the country. Look, until you clean up the guys who own the Federal Reserve, which are the same guys, these same bankers, I'm telling you, you got to know when to get out of your stocks. It's that simple. This is a wonderful market as long as you have a chart that tells you when to get out and you're not depending on some dope on Wall Street. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. It'll close down right after this, so please call now and get your free chart with a membership. Okay, it's $39.95.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.